Taker, the locker room leader, the locker room judge, usually, right? Talk about him. Talk about his ascension to locker room god status.
I think he's I'm not in the guys' locker room, so I don't know how he ascended, but I think that he's a real steady player. He's, steady in that he's level-headed enough. He's fun enough. He's political enough. He's a good guy. I had the pleasure of getting closer with him and his ex-wife, Sarah, when me and Molly Holly went out to his house to get her in the ring and teach her some stuff and get her ready to make an appearance, And it was really fun. It was just really homey and fun, and they had big old Mastiff dogs, and it was just a really cool thing. So I liked Sarah a lot, and Undertaker liked my cat Frankie, who I used to travel with a lot, and Sarah and Undertaker babysat Frankie in their hotel room during WrestleMania when we were in Los Angeles, in Hollywood. And so we had like a kind of a little connection that was beyond the ring, and but I don't talk to anybody now. He was, I think, just kind of during the Stone Cold stuff where Stone Cold was bailing out and not showing up for work, and I remember him, I was, how you run around the arena all hot-headed and having your opinions based on nothing but gossip. So I said, I think it's fine that he's not here. I mean, God, has to put over whoever it was at the time. It's bullshit. And so he said, Undertaker just said, yeah, but that's not how you handle it. You don't just not show up for work, because that makes all the writers have to rewrite the show last minute, and it puts everybody in a spot. So that is what impressed me about him as being a leader, is that he was kind of level-headed, and he looked at the show, as business.
This is an Austin heel turn now. He's, the biggest star at the time, and he's the resurgence of the company and all this stuff. Now we're going to turn Austin heel. Good decision.
I don't know. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
can you turn someone that the fans genuinely love heel?
Absolutely.
If the heel,
Stone Cold could.
But if the heel in them is what the fans love so much, he wasn't your typical baby face.
No, he wasn't. But I don't think that I don't think it's as simple in the show to say there's good guys, bad guys.
Right.
And you said it right there, is that he wasn't a typical baby face. It was the bad guy in him that people loved.
Right.
The rough edges. So I think that it gets to be kind of just the entertainment. Is the entertainment there? Is there polishedness to the package? And I don't think you can miss with Stone Cold and Rock in the ring, no matter who's baby face or what happens.
Take me to the WrestleMania after party. What is it? Is there one? You guys get together afterwards for a big shindig or no?
I think it's mostly for families and friends. It's like a wedding reception.
Nothing wild.
No, it's only kind of halfway decent if you drink enough. You know what I mean? I think, it's like getting off of a wild bull, and then saying, oh, let's go dress up and have a party afterwards. It doesn't really compare. So it's kind of getting the show going, Another analogy. Ooh.
Talk to me
what
about
an exciting time, huh?
Talk to me about the dark match. Are you guys paying attention to what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah. Dark matches are, those were those unpredictable parts. So there was this guy, what was his name? I forgot his name, but God, it was so mean because Bradshaw nailed him so hard, knocked the snot out of him. And it was mean, he hurt him, we were all pissed everyone was pissed. The girls were pissed anyway. I don't know if the guys were, but it's just so Bradshaw.
A guy getting a tryout, you mean?
Yeah, guy's out there, and he wasn't even like a jabroni, he was, not like he's going to make it big, 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 but he's working in a steady indie job. And it's a California gig, and the guy comes up, does his deal, and Bradshaw, clotheslines the hell out of him. For what? No TV, no cameras, no nothing. Hurts the guy. And we're like, that is so stupid. That's typical. Anyway.
Bully,
but yeah,
right?
but Randy Orton, man, what a fun guy to watch, huh? Man, he's exciting. He's good. And Nick Dinsmore got kind of a funny part, but shoot, there you go.
Talented guy, though.
Sink his teeth into it. Yeah, super talented. That was a fun time. Fun, good. It's nice when you get good talent, when some people are coming on board that you just go, whoa, it's gonna be fun. Unlike the Brock Lesnar's of the world, unlike the big, remember the big, tall jail guy, he just got out of jail and he's so tough, and then he went out. Remember they packaged this guy. It was when WWF started getting really good at packaging. They was like, ooh, let's make this big trailer out of the
not Nails, right?
No, out of this oncoming of this new guy,
Jones.
Nathan Jones. We package him as being this jail guy. He's rough and tough, and oh my God, all he wants to do is get out and be free and kick ass. So his debut, after everyone's been like spoon-fed, shoved down your throat, in and out of every commercial, every bumper is him. And he comes out there and he throws his first punch, and it's just like, pussy. And then it comes out that he just doesn't like to wrestle. And you're like thinking, how much money have you spent on this guy? Jeez. And then same thing with Brock.
Thoughts about DDP?
Yeah. Well, there's a guy that, he had a different approach to wrestling, and I think the guys would tell you that. But as far as being able to deliver as an actor and stuff, I thought he was entertaining. And I wish that our show, if they decide to take it that way, our show, it's not our show anymore, is it? It's not your show and it's not my show.
Well, it's certainly
The
more your
show.
show than mine.
The show, if you're going to take a show, and this is like I used to always say, God, you turn on HBO and you got Sopranos, you got these great TV dramas, and wrestling is like trying to be good TV, I hope. I hope we're not trying to be so crappy. But why don't they give you just a little bit of coaching? Not everybody can do DDP stuff.
For performance, you mean, the acting.
performance.
Yeah.
If you're going to make the kids perform, teach them how. Give them some tips. There was no coaching ever, any way, shape, or form.
See, I seem to remember...
Like a Gail Kim moment, she's going to come out, it's her first night with us, and she's going to come out and she's going to kick everyone's asses and be the women's champ. All in like 2 seconds. And then there's no reaction. And the whole thing, it's like a Nathan Jones thing. It all just goes... And it could have been, right? It could have been different if there was somebody that says, this is what we want you to do. You're going to do this. These people mean this, 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 and this. You're conquering them. Any which way you can make, their lives to this point have been made to make you, all in 5 seconds. So what does that matter to you? This is big. This is huge. You're going to have to defend it. What does it matter? Start pumping them full of some creativity, some imagination, so that when the moment happens and all 4 cameras are on you on a tight shot, something happens.
But isn't the
nothing.
agent that's in charge of the segment doesn't do
that? They don't do that.
Okay.
They don't do it.
Tony Gurria?
No,
doesn't
he
do
doesn't
that?
do it. He says, just do the same thing, girls. House show.